Little Johnny walks into his dad's bedroom and sees him sliding on a condom. His father tries to hide it by bending over, as if to look under the bed. Little Johnny asks curiously, "What are you doing, Dad?" His father quickly replies, "I thought I saw a mouse go underneath the bed." Little Johnny replies, "What are you gonna do? Screw him?" One day, little Johnny was digging a hole in his backyard. The next-door neighbor spotted him and decided to investigate. "Hello, Johnny. What are you up to?" "My goldfish died and I'm gonna bury him," Johnny replied. The neighbor said, "That's a really big hole for a goldfish, isn't it?" Johnny said, "That's because he's inside your cat." Little Johnny attended a horse auction with his father. He watched as his father moved from horse to horse, running his hands up and down the horse's legs, rump, and chest. After a few minutes, Johnny asked, "Dad, why are you doing that?" His father replied, "Because when I'm buying horses, I have to make sure that they are healthy and in good shape before I buy." Johnny, looking worried, said, "Dad, I think the milkman wants to buy Mom." A teacher asks her class, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Little Johnny says, "I want to be a billionaire, going to the most expensive clubs, take the best bitch with me, give her a Ferrari worth over $1 million, an apartment in Hawaii, a mansion in Paris, a jet to travel through Europe, an infinite Visa card, and to make love to her 3 times a day." The teacher, shocked and not knowing what to do with the bad behavior of the child, decides not to give importance to what he said and then continues the lesson. "And you, Susie?" the teacher asks. Susie says, "I want to be Johnny's bitch." A serious drunk walked into a bar and after staring for some time at the only woman seated at the bar, walked over to her and hugged her. She jumped up and slapped him. He immediately apologized and explained, "I'm sorry. I thought you were my wife. You look exactly like her." "You worthless, insufferable, wretched, no-good drunk," she screamed. "Funny," he muttered. "You even sound exactly like her." A lady goes to the doctor and says, "Doc, I have this smell about me that I can't get rid of no matter what I do. Can you help me?" The doctor says, "Yeah, I can help you, but I'll have to examine you. You'll have to take all your clothes off first." So the lady takes her clothes off. Right away, the doctor says, "Hold on, I'll be right back." A couple of minutes later, he comes back with an 8-foot stick that has a little hook on the end of it. The lady says, "Oh, Doc, what are you going to do with that?" And the doctor says, as he's going through the movements of opening a high window, "Well, I'm going to open the window. It smells like shit in here." A woman and her husband interrupted their vacation to go to the dentist. "I want a tooth pulled, and I don't want any anesthetic because I'm in a big hurry," the woman said. "Just extract the tooth as quickly as possible and we'll be on our way." The dentist was quite impressed. "You're certainly a courageous woman," he said. "Which tooth is it?" The woman turned to her husband and said, "Show him your tooth, dear." The honeymoon couple left the wedding reception and hailed a cab to take them to their romantic boutique hotel in the hills. The driver wasn't too sure how to get there, so he told the couple he would ask directions when they got closer to their destination. Meanwhile, the lovers couldn't wait to get busy, so they got down to business in the back seat. During the couple's moment of passion, the cab driver noticed a fork in the road and asked, "I take the next turn, right?" "Screw no, get your own woman," said the groom. "This one's all mine." An angry wife was complaining about her husband spending all his free time in a bar, so one night he took her along with him. "What'll you have?" he asked. "Oh, I don't know." "The same as you, I suppose," she replied. So, the husband ordered a couple of Jack Daniels and threw them down in one shot. His wife watched him, then took a sip from her glass and immediately spat it out. "Yuck! That's terrible!" she spluttered. "I don't know how you can drink this stuff." "Well, there you go," the husband retorted. "And you think I'm out enjoying myself every night." A blonde is on holiday, and she walks into an internet cafe to send an email to her mom in America. She doesn't know how to work the computers, so she goes up to the guy at the desk and says, "Excuse me, could you help me send an email to my mom?" The guy says, "Yeah, but it will cost you." And the blonde says, Sure, I'll do anything for my mom. The guy says, in that case, follow me. So she follows him into the back room and he pushes her down onto her knees. He unzips his trousers and pulls down his boxers and says, well, go on then. You said you'd do anything. So she picks up his dick, holds it to her mouth and says, hello, Mum, are you there?